up with, it's childhood experiences, adolescent experiences. It's just something from the past, and it needs to be. It's popping up in our language, and it's doing it so that it can get correction, but we don't know that it needs correction. We don't even know how to identify it. And that's what I do, is I help people identify the language to see, oh, I got a problem right there. I got to fix that. Because once that gets organized within, you become a fucking laser on the outside. You cut through everything. You walk through all the spewing of everyone's negativity, and you're unaffected by it. And I'll tell you, because I was affected by everybody's words. I wanted to beat the shit out of everybody all the time. And that's not a figure of speech. It's not. It literally is not a figure of speech.
I know.
We're just like, motherfucker, I'm coming to get you. And so I was like, how am I going to go on YouTube or video and talk to the people? Yeah. If I'm triggered every time somebody says something, I'll kick the shit out of every mother.
Right.
Out there. I walked through my own fire. I had to walk. What that means is I had to recognize what I had to fix within, where my contradictions were. And they're all in contradiction. When I'm contradicting myself, there's something I got to fix. There's something I got to fix. And identifying that's going to change the species. We're going to be able to change it as a species. If there's stuff we got to do. And when somebody triggers us, there's a correction we got to do. It doesn't mean that person's not an asshole. It doesn't mean that person's not a piece of shit. It doesn't mean that person's not doing wrong. It means that I cannot see their wrong and be balanced about how I approach it. It's how I approach it. Because I can see a motherfucker doing something wrong, and I'm not going to lose my shit. I'm just going to go correct that fucking wrong because it needs correcting, right? But if my mind and my anger and my rage, I start losing my shit over it, and I want to go beat the shit out of that person, there's something imbalanced.
Oh my God. Wow.
So it doesn't mean we don't take action and we don't react. It's how we react. You know, let's say somebody's doing something to a kid, right? It's not that I'm not going to get mad and not going to react and go take care of fucking business, right? It's not that I go in there all calm-faced. It just means I'm going to go take care of business. Yeah. But if somebody's talking to me and I'm losing my shit over it, it's keeping me from taking care of business because I'm all wrapped up in my shit. It's because I got shit inside. But that person reminded me they have an emotion and that emotion needs balance. When they can't touch the emotion, the problem is still there and it gets corrected. Inside the side and fucking like the bunny where steam's coming out of the ears, his fucking top is flipping off. And that's our triggers. That's a trigger is a personal experience we gotta fix. Personal experiences, personal emotions come from our own personal experience. We gotta fix, and it needs correction right away. Right away. Instead, we say, no, it's that motherfucker. He's this and he's that, and she's this and she's that, and this is why I behave the way I behave.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
And that's it. And so now when people talk shit on YouTube and everything, I'm just like, I can't wait to hear a motherfucker either help me find deep triggers I don't know I have, or I can't wait to break that motherfucker with.
Like there was a guy today. There was a guy today who called me out on posting something about Satan, and he's like, "You need to like not do that because you're turning people off right out of the gate." And I'm just like, I came at him like guns loaded. I'm like, what the fuck, what do you mean, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, basically by me humbly coming back and asking him questions, I learned at the end of that he really wasn't there to tear me down. He was there to help because he, I guess, has respect for the stuff that I'm putting out there, and he wanted me to continue. He wasn't trying to shoot me down. He's just like, nope, this particular post, not so good, And
it's the division. So there's certain words that divide people, and they're triggered to divide us, and they will divide us because we've all been entrained to it. So when we use words that are neutral but mean the same thing, we all can identify
Yeah.
because we're all on the same ship. So we
Right.
all identify, and it's finding those neutral words. And so when we understand there's a negative force, there's nobody who don't understand that.
Yeah.
There's no religion connected to that. We all know something's fucking with us, but we can't see it.